The Centre is preparing a new set of draft rules aimed at regulating obscenity and offensive material on digital platforms, including OTT, streaming platforms and online curated content. According to sources cited by the Indian Express, the Information Broadcasting Ministry has proposed the draft IT Digital Code Rules 2026 to define what kind of digital content will be considered obscene and what will be prohibited online. The draft rules also propose mandatory age classification of all digital content, similar to film certification, and detailed restrictions on themes, language, and the portrayal of the communities and individuals. This move follows directions from the Supreme Court last year, which asked the government to frame proposals that protect freedom of speech under Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution, while also enforcing reasonable restrictions under Article 19(2). The court's intervention comes after public backlash over controversial comments by social media influencers Ranveer Alawadia and Samay Raina. The matter is scheduled to be heard again. Now, sources say the proposed digital code has been drafted under Section 87 of the IT Act to be read with the Section 67, 67A and 67B, provisions that deal with punishment of publishing or transmitting obscene material in electronic form. Notably, the draft code borrows heavily from the program code under the Cable TV Network Rules of 1994. Meaning, rules originally written for television are now being extended to digital platforms. The draft defines digital content as obscene if it appeals to prurient interests or tends to deprave and corrupt viewers. It also lays down an extensive list of what digital content must not contain. Among the red lines drawn by the draft rules are content that offends good taste or decency, content that derides any race, caste, color, creed or nationality, any attack on religions or communities, or visuals and words contemptuous of religious groups, false or suggestive innuendos, half-truths or defamatory material, content that incites people to crime, violence or disorder, material that presents violence, obscenity or criminality as desirable, indecent, vulgar, suggestive or repulsive themes, content that maligns or slanders individuals or social groups, portrayals that mock ethnic, linguistic or regional groups, any content that denigrates women, including objectification or harmful stereotypes, content that denigrates children or persons with disabilities, use of bad language or explicit scenes or violence meant for children. The draft rules also introduce mandatory classification of digital content by age group. All content will need to be labeled according to themes such as violence, obscenity, nudity, sex, drugs, language and horror. It will also be classified by age suitability. U for all ages, 7+ for parental guidance advised, 13+ for teens and above, 16+ for mature themes, and adult-only content. Certain specialized content could also be marked for professional audience such as doctors or scientists.